Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lemon Citrus Tarot. Today I have love readings for you guys. I'm so excited. So excited. I love readings, okay? And I've already actually pulled the cards already. But I also got these like cool incense matchsticks. I don't know if anyone watches ASMR, but they play with this, and it's really soothing to me. But I just want to cleanse the area, clear it out before we get into it, and I'm actually going to do spice and jasmine. Spice because I hope your love lives are spicy and make you feel alive, and just makes you really cognizant of like your life. Okay, so this is for spice. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down here. Put that right there. It has such a nice smell. I wish you could smell it. Okay, and the next is jasmine. Jasmine is a really great property. And a lot of people wear jasmine. It elicits lovely, lovely feelings when you smell it. So, let's put that right here. Cleansing and clearing you. I don't know if you can see the smoke. Smells so good. Okay. So we got that. So today we're going to have a pick a card reading. And it's going to be 3 piles. Okay. And the piles are going to be as followed. Number 1 is the clearing eucalyptus. Pile number 2 is attraction. And pile number 3 is my hand sanitizer that smells like summer. Like it smells like summer and being on the beach. I love this. It's called Honolulu Sun. So pick your piles. I hope you can see it from here. So pile number 1, 2, or 3. Just go with your gut reaction, okay? All right, so let's start with pile number 1. I'm so happy that you're here with me. So eucalyptus. This smells so great. I'm just gonna, okay? Smells so good. It's also clearing, and what does it say here? Purified, fresh and purifying, okay? The air of a shady grove of eucalyptus trees after a cleansing rain shower. Oh, that sounds beautiful. So, let's get into it. These are your love messages from Spirit, okay? So, what do we have here? Now I get why we have this clearing. So, I would say right now, there is some action from the other person or you that you need to take to ascend, okay? The reason why I'm saying this is because right now, you might feel like there's a barrier between you and this other person. But that being said, or maybe there is some sort of conclusion that you have in regards to this love. And I would even recommend like taking some time out just to be with yourself. I know this is like not a love reading, but I do think that like in a way there is a barrier and you are like getting to the next level in your relationship or in love, which is super nice. And like everything you've been wishing for is kind of has been received. Okay. So like this hand, it's like the hand of God, or maybe, maybe the other person on the other side is just like feeling your energy, and like maybe some time on your own might be good right now. I hate it. I hate it when it's like not really a love reading. But it is a love reading because in some way there's something here that's concluding, it's ending, and you're really going on to your next steps in life, okay? So what else do you get? Yeah. So you got the hammer, which is working on it, okay? And you have to be like really persistent because you're like building it. And it might be like, you might feel like you're in a repetitive cycle, and maybe that's the action you have to take, is just like realize that like something's not working, or like if it's not working, you have to like redo it, rebuild it. And the biggest way to do that is by doing healthy choices in your life. So self-love, self-care, and it's really going to make you like feel happier and in a better place. Because maybe you have like codependent relationships, or you've been presented with codependent relationships that just don't serve you anymore. And look, it says addiction. So codependent has a block. So once again, there's this barrier, there's this block between you and this other person. But just know that like sunglasses, like it says, watching, looking, focusing out. So there is this sense of like someone's watching you, or you're watching them. But unrequited love. Yeah, so for you, there's just like whatever relationship you're in right now, you're kind of having to take a couple steps back, because it's really time for you to like be like, hey, I need to love myself. I need to make healthier decisions, and this isn't working. So I have to rebuild a foundation for myself that's going to work for the future. Right. So, the thing is though, I do see like there is this sense of like chemistry between, maybe you have like a very like, you have a situationship. I could see like it being a situationship, because it's like there is this chemistry, but there's a barrier to it. And you're kind of in a place where you have to level up, and or like this person has to give some sort of action. Because if they don't, or if you don't, it's going to end. It's going to come to a close. And like you might feel like winter, like you're alone and like kind of out in the cold. But this is kind of like, and that's the thing too. It's like you see like barrier, like received, like this addiction also had barrier, has a block. So it's like there seems to be something in between you and this other person. Okay. And I'm not saying, and that's okay, because I think right now, like, you do need to take time for yourself. You need to start rebuilding and doing healthy choices, and like, just like kind of loving yourself kind of thing. I know that probably like, you're like, I know that already. Because like, especially like people who come to my channel, they're intuitive in some way, shape, or form. So I would just say like you really need to focus on yourself, and you already know, like, the actions you need to take, the barrier, how this needs to close off in some way. So, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I get this person wants to tell you, if I left you before you could leave me. Okay. So there's actually something here that you didn't really like. And like, and I know like, this code, like this addiction, like you might be addicted to like being in a relationship that's just like not good for you. And they knew that, and you know that deep down. So it's time to ascend. Take some time for yourself, because I do think that, I don't know when, actually, let's check with the tarot. Like, when is your, whoa, I'm like, not yet, sir. Okay. When is pile number 1 going to ascend? Like, when's this barrier going to lift between this and the other person? Justice. It's 11, so maybe... Okay, Justice is Libra, so maybe in the Libra season. 11 is November, maybe in 11 days, 11 months, 11 years. We're like, please, not 11 years, no. But, yeah. And I think right now, even like there's this balancing of scales. You did get the Justice, so maybe there's some karma involved. And yeah. I know, I love this, how it's like love, but kind of saying love yourself. Okay. And yeah, I think you're clearing. There's some stuff that you need to clear. Food for thought, pile number 1. And actually, let's see. What other messages does pile number 1 need to know about their love life? Grab some coffee with a friend. Yeah, it's you time. It's you time. That's all I can say. So I hope that helped. I know it wasn't a love message, but sometimes, you know, the messages come in different ways and different frequencies. And maybe this is just a vibration that you are at this moment. And it could change in a second. So I hope that helps, pile number 1. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Let's go. This was actually eyeliner, but I used it as, anyway. So, pile number 2, you chose the attraction spray. Does it say anything on here? Are you in Ohio? No, I'm just kidding. So I just want to clear out and use this, get in the vibe of pile number 2. Pile number 2, what do we got for you? Okay, whoa, wow, this is... Okay, so... Interesting. Okay, pile number 2. You got love. You definitely got love, but there's... like, this is a relationship, okay? Like, you have union, okay? And, but there's some sense of sabotage here in some way. You might feel a little heartbroken, but there is, like, this sense of, like, okay, the reason why I'm saying this is this. We get union, okay, so we get soulmate. So whatever this union is, whoever you're with, it is a soulmate, okay? But then we got something else. So we have this like very beautiful union soulmate, okay? We get compromise. This is like, you know, there's something that needs to be spoken about. There's some lessons here, but something's going on. Some refocusing has to happen here because there's this like heartbrokenness, okay? And then we have the card, release your ex. So I don't know if it's you, that you need to release your ex, that you feel heartbroken about this person, and it's kind of like you need to refocus on what's in front of you and not what's in the past. Or if this person has to do that, okay, because energy, you know, goes both ways. But there's this sense of like, you have this union, there's some lessons here, there's a compromise, there's a refocus that needs to happen for this to shift in some way. Okay? Because, and I think it will happen because here we get the boat and the palm tree. So, It's like receiving what you need, progression, moving on, and closure issues. So I do think that this compromise is really going to help close out a cycle for you. Then you have palm tree, which is stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility. So I think, and then you have lessons. So what I think needs to happen is like there is this union, but there needs to be a talk about maybe this ex. Maybe there's another person, okay? Because, and I do think it, like, there's some lessons here, and like you guys are going to have to like compromise in some way, because like there is this flexibility here. You get palm trees, flexibility, stability, security. Like, I know that whatever this is for you guys, you'll be able to work it out. Okay. And then what else do they want to tell you? Because I'm just kind of looking here. Yeah, I mean, it's like you guys do have a beautiful union, and it's like, but there's someone involved. That's just some clearing of the air needs to happen. But this person, whoever it is, wants to tell you, I'm so attracted to you. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, I hope that helped. Pile number 2. That's all I have for you today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Pile number 3. 333. You got Honolulu Sun Antibacterial from Bath and Body Works. Maybe you guys met in the summer. Maybe it was like a little summer romance. Okay, let's see what they got. Okay, so we got signs. Have you been seeing signs about this relationship? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this person is a true love of yours, okay? And maybe there's a wedding card, so maybe someone's getting married, maybe you guys are married. Whatever it is, you guys are twin flames. And you get signs about this person. I don't know if you guys are together because you get the separation card. The reason why I'm saying that too is there's nostalgia, and then there's the return card. So I don't think you guys are together. But that being said, like, you guys are together. You know, like, you guys are twin flames. Like, you have a connection, and this connection is beautiful. Like, it's true love, okay? And like, there's a commitment between you and this person, and like, you guys do offer each other love, and it's equally given and received, okay? But there is some sign of like ego in the way. Like, maybe like you guys have had to like deal with pride in some way, like in regards to this relationship. Yeah, I mean, you guys aren't together, but I do think that like you guys could like easily come back together because you have the Phoenix. So it's like you guys are a thing, it died, it resurrects. Like, that's not an issue. And also you guys are twin flames, which is like, it's gonna happen. And not only that, you're soulmates. Okay? And there is some mirroring going on, and maybe that like pride and ego thing, like that's being mirrored back to you with this relationship. I could see that. But I do think that like you guys love each other, and there's always going to be a connection because like you have kisses. So they're unconditional loving, like giving and receiving, falling in love. Like you guys will always like unconditionally love each other regardless of the situation. And because it's true love, it's like and like, yeah, like it doesn't matter like whatever happens, like you guys will kind of always protect like this beautiful connection that you have with each other. So but that being said, the person would like to tell you, I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah. Let's see what else. I want to see what else they want to tell you. Aw, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. That's really cute. All right, pile number 3. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope to see you soon, and take care. Bye.